Now it's time to install the port collection in case it's not already installed. Before we were looking at the package management system PKG, and well, I would say package management tool, sorry for that. And now we are going to use the port collection instead. If you want to check if ports is already installed on your system, you can search for if you have USR ports. If you don't have this directory, then you don't have port collection. Okay, so how do we install ports? Let me make this a bit cleaner. Okay. To install ports, we need to run two commands, but we can put them in one command, which will be much more nicer. An old way of putting the two commands, old way, I mean some are accustomed to this. Port snap fetch will download the port collection for us as a zipped file, and then some prefer to make ampersand, two of them, to combine that after this command is run, we will use the command port snap extract. And this will be two commands in one line. But there is another way to make it much more tidy. So if you don't have ports installed, then this is what I prefer to do. Sorry for that. Port snap fetch extract. This is way more readable and better. So if you run this command, it will check a port snap mirror for us, which one is good to use. Then it downloads the ports and then it extracts it on our local disk later on. This may take a lot of time, and in case that you get this error, which I was getting, our time on the machine is not correctly set. I'm going to show you how I set my time. I do like this then. NTP date followed by V followed by a B in dot pool dot ntp dot org. I run this one to synchronize my clock, and let's see if this is correct now. It looks correct on my system. Okay. So I apologize, I was getting this error, but I think it was good to get this error, because if you get this error, you know how to fix it. So now when the time is set, we can run the same command again, port snap fetch extract. Now it will download the port, a snapshot of the port collection, which is what do you call it? It's it's zipped, it's compressed. Yeah, it's compressed. And then after it's downloaded this compressed file, it will extract it for us. I will pause the video here because this take very much time in some cases. In my case experience, this may take time. So after the ports has been successfully downloaded and extracted, this is what it looks like. So a quick look here. Ports is getting under ports USR/ports, and this is the port collection that we will look at later. In case that ports is already installed, you want to make sure that before you are going to install anything, you want to upgrade ports. That is done by a similar command, port snap fetch, but you will update instead. So it will be port snap fetch update. This will check so your port collection is up to date. And you can see here, nothing has been changed there. So actually I didn't have anything there, which there might be some new files there it checks and do things with, but that's the command you need to use if you want to update ports before you install from ports. Alright, that was the simple thing you need to do before you can use the port tree. In the next video we will take a look at how to install programs from it and how it works. It might seem a bit difficult perhaps in the beginning, but it's very simple. Once you just get the hang of it and type down the commands and save them, you will be able to refer to them very quick and easy later on. Alright,